is Mirabella the doll. The youngest aspiring ne'er-do-well to ever enroll in the Undead Academy, seances are her specialty. Although she's been accused of cheating on exams by channeling spirits to give her answers, nobody can prove she's in contact with the dead during school hours. She carries her favourite doll everywhere. Innate ability. Reduce redraw cost and cooldown. Starts with 5 cards, so you have to redraw with her. The creepy toys. Wait, what's the relic? Increase maximum mana by 25. Does that matter? Soldier Fletcher. Spawn ominous Oggy. So it's a spell that targets a minion, that summons a minion, is it? I think... Oh, yeah, it's 300 health units, and you get 3 of them. Yeah, I think so, Scott. So you get 6 50 hit points units. Spawn skeletons every 2 seconds? Alright, let's have a play. Alright, let's we won't do the tutorial. Although you're at a disadvantage if you don't do the tutorial, because you get a small amount of reward from the tutorial, which you carry into the main game. It looks like there could potentially be other campaigns down the future. That's ambitious. You opened a letter and it says, "Congratulations." Wait, but I didn't hit tutorial. Oh, we're starting just here. Upgrade a card. Draw 2 cards. Into draw 3 cards. Since mana is constantly increasing, I think having half price is like silly. Let's just draw 3 cards. But Pot of Greed only draws 2 cards. Alright, to battle. Whenever a player plays a squad card, spawn 3 militia. Alright, so if we don't play any of the squads, they don't get militia. So I could just summon toys. Is he going to do anything? Spawn Burning Bonnie. He's slowly dying though. Why? Might actually have to spawn some units. No, we didn't actually. We took that before spawning any units. Bonk. Build the teddy. Oh, look. Okay, we've got units. Pop-up tombs and builder teddies actually do stuff. Look at the teddies. Lucky 7 achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked, Unliving Spirit. Unlocking a lot of achievements. Yeah, some of the units look like they're just bombs or defenses. Oh, the budget Demon Fiend. They're 10. Like, they only cost 10. But they're cheap and nasty, but they run super fast. Let's go the Magic Bonk spell. You can't buy relics at the store, can you? He's got militia, which is 65. Okay. And 18 damage. Oh, build a teddy. Come on, build a teddy. 500 health. Good attack. Why wouldn't you want to build a teddy? Alright, let's see what she does. Summon a chunky chunk. Oh, it's just a barricade. Until you get time for the bears. It's killing my teddies. My poor teddy bear, look at him. He's almost dead. I want more teddies. Well, healing the tomb. It's got a duration, so maybe. Yeah, because the duration is by ticking hit points off it, so maybe dropping the heal would do it, Glory Seeker. Unless it doesn't get the heal. We could find out. We want more teddies. Spawn a juggling jester. It's a static unit. Okay. I want moving units. Let's upgrade this teddy. Spawn 3 brutal teddies. Brutal teddies. What's the difference? Armor breaker and stun versus enrage. Let's go armor breaker and stun. Static but long range. Yeah. Which definitely has its place in the game, but I feel that like it's more like, especially since they're not there forever. Path of bomb. Rust to rust. Targets enemies with minus armor is okay. We have to watch. Like, we can't do card spam because we've got to redraw ourselves here. I just don't want to be drawing into stuff that I want. I mean, the burning bonnies, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather just keep... If I'm going to respawn, I'd rather or if I'm going to have to redraw, I'd want to redraw into stuff I actually want to play. We raided a farm. So we have Lord Balderdash again, which could be by just random thing. Okay, while we have minimum units, which sucks because we're not playing a lot of units, he gets buffs. We have 2 paths. I wonder if we can do it. Does that work on the tower? No. Wait, did that hit them? What are you going to do, Oggy? I want to see what Oggy does. Okay, Oggy did something. Oh man, we haunted that already. Is it just me or are these guys super strong? And the Fletchers could probably just sneak around back door. We're gonna back door. Come on, guys. I'm assaulting the home base without taking out all the lanes. Come on, fellas, get in there. Aww. Unliving spirit elite entity. Yeah, Lord Colderdash is not very good, hey. He's a bit of a whingy. Bloody Rag. Gain mana regen when you have 50 mana or less. I like that. Yeah, let's... Mana when we have less mana seems pretty good. Target path of the toy castle. Spawns 2 soldiers every 5 seconds. Costs 80 and spawns 8 units. Doesn't seem very good. We have more than 20 units, they get stuff. Alright. They could be good units. Oh, and a wall? Yeah, okay. Yeah, if it also blocks a path, could be good, right? Go teddy bears, or we just... I want to go teddy bears. Oh man, that haunting, that just wrecked. Go teddies. Play more teddies. Oh. Teddies are definitely thick boys. Oh, we're still there. Thick boy teddies. Thick boy teddies. Yeah, I think because I'd pulled the card out like right as it was ending. Upgrade a card. I want to upgrade my thick teddies. Okay. Spawn budget Skelly every 2 seconds for 10 Skelly versus... What do we got already? Wait. What is it currently doing? What's the difference? Spawns a tough Skelly, tough tombstone, or budget? Oh, one costs more. Tough Skellies. Yeah, tough Skelly seems good. At the start of the battle, enemies spawn faster for 45 seconds. Okay. Okay, let's see if Oggy can hold off, right? Probably not. Come on, thick boys. Thick boy teddies. Thick boy teddies. Thick boy teddies! And even though it's area of effect, so you can see the issue here with the tower. It only hits one unit, so area of effect heals don't feel that good. Because like most tower defense or tower assault games, whichever unit's in front is what takes the damage unless they have splash. Like here, one guy is getting hit, so the heal card doesn't do anything, right? It heals one unit. In which case, and so you're probably better off putting out more units than healing one. Or buffing a bunch of units. Those thick boy teddies are cool. Do another pop-up tombstone? Not really. I don't think I want deck bloat. I think I just want to be able to redraw and play the one that I've got, play the teddies. Oh, I've got to survive for a long enough sec. So this could be one where whenever a player plays a squad card. Alright, so we probably don't do that. So this is just to survive. So we want to take their see if there's a tower along the way. Yeah, ranged AoE sounds okay. Ah, it's not hitting it back. Hit it back. You just got destroyed. Thick boy teddies. The fact that you can just drop units with your other units is great. So it doesn't matter about pathing as much. You just... Oh, what do I got? Let's just spawn some skellies there. Stun that idiot. Spawn a teddy right there. Whack. Whack. Go thick boy teddy. Man, that one of those sound effects is way out of kilter. What's happening to my thick boy teddies? Oh, there's bad guys there. Look at these jerks, they're like annihilating the teddy. Oh, that's right. This is just a live forever battle. So there's no point even assaulting. Did I cause damage? Oh, look, we caused some damage to it. Oh, it looks like the heal didn't heal the thing. So that answers that question. Maybe you can win by killing it? Maybe. I'm not a fan of this. Like the once you're in control, let's just make you sit here penalty. I like the idea of survive for X amount of time, but I think the time you need to be... It needs to be a challenge, not get to a point where it's like, okay, look, you've won. Every assault should remove 1 second. Yeah, something to... Something to help it, like, move along. Or something where, if it's going to be like that, I think you need to feel under a certain amount of threat. Unholy Reach. Target's friendly. 25% attack range for 10 seconds, and draw a card. Give me that card draw. Make it draw 2 cards. Increase attack speed, increase attack. Wonder if there's an Ascension Covenant system. I don't know. I'm kind of over Ascension and Ascension systems. Nobody likes poor Patrick. What are we doing here? Gain a random rare relic. Whenever you redraw, spawn 5 skellies at a haunted village. Okay, cool. Wait, did we take it? Did I skip? Wait, no, I took it, right? I did. I did take it. Oh. So all I'm really looking for is locked or silenced, I guess. Yeah, why did the thing say the relic wasn't good? I think the 5 free skellies is pretty good, right? I like free skellies. You guys like free skellies? I like free skellies. Which way are you coming? Wait, wrong spell, Panz. Did I not get my 5 free skellies? Get dunked on. Free skellies. There they come. Chunk Teddies. Go get him, Chunk Teddy. Go, Chunk Teddy. Yeah, okay, so let's see what happens here. Do we get... Okay, they summoned out of that one. I just popped out of that one. Maybe it's random. Drop some more teddies there. Teddy's coming in from the back. Ha ha ha, you looked the wrong way. Come on, Teddies. Oh man, this is another survive for one. Ah, here I am assaulting it, going, yeah, let's get there. We can spam redraw. There's no point. We just got to wait it out a minute. Yeah, stuff like that. This is. Makes you think of Retropolis? Yeah, it definitely has that sort of feel where cards redraw with a cost versus time, tower defense. It is Sector 1. If that's the case, then don't make the survive as big a time though. Yeah, the real-time deck building with tower things. I like it. No, I haven't tried Grifflands. I've seen it a little bit. It's in that weird time frame to complete a run that I'm uncomfortable with. It's not like the runs don't go quick enough, like where I can play multiple in a single stream, and it's not long enough where it's going to take, weeks to get through. It's that really awkward. Yeah, you can't do it in a sitting, and you can't sit down and enjoy it over a really long period of time. Let's just annoyingly make you take a couple of days to get through it, type of length. Or a couple of days in a couple hour pieces type of deal. And that just doesn't really work that well for me. You can do runs in 2 to 3 hours? Yeah, I'm slower than most. So if you're doing it in 2 to 3 hours, I have to assume I'm doing it in 4 to 6. And even if you say that you're slow compared to me, and so I'm looking at doing it in 2 hours for a run, it's just too long. You know, like the longest of long Monster Train runs went for 2 hours, and they were some that involved lots of thinking and fights were long and all the rest. You know, I think an hour for a roguelike, you know, give or take, so 45 minutes to an hour 15 is kind of the perfect time frame. It just means, you know what I mean? Like, you get to invest in a run, and if it loses, okay, start another one, we play again. If it drags on, you still get to finish it in a single sitting. Or long form campaign where you look at like Darkest Dungeon, XCOM, something like that, which, you know, will take you multiple tens of hours. You know, so you can do it in chunks and leave it and come back, do like another 2 or 3 dungeons, you know, do the in-between stuff. Cave and play Neon Abyss. It's not really my thing. I do a little bit of stuff like that occasionally. What's that? It's like platformy twin stick, is it? Might not even be twin stick, is mouse and click. But and sometimes I enjoy some of those games, but yeah, like I said, not really my thing. Isaac plus Gungeon plus Dead Cells. Yeah. Dead Cells is one of those as well where I enjoyed it, but not my thing. And I couldn't really fault the game all that much. I probably could if it was my deal and I could critique it a bit more. But I enjoyed it for what it was worth, and it was fine. Gungeon's the same. Isaac's amazing, so unfortunately it led us to believe that a lot of his work would be amazing, and the recent disaster was terrible. Probably should have just made another Isaac DLC. What was the recent? It was like a match 3 Legend of Bumbo. It was awful. I was excited for it too. I think that made it worse. Oh wait, why am I... Okay. I thought I checked all of this, but I guess I didn't. 60 or more mana. Alright, well, that's what I wanted to play. Play a Teddy instead. But that means I can't save up for Teddies. Ah, that's not cool, game. How am I supposed to save up for Teddies if you're going to lock a card? It could lock a Teddy. I guess we just have to risk that? I don't want to risk that. Just locked my Teddy. And for some reason... What happened there? That's kind of funny. I think they just sort of avoided each other. They're like, nah, we won't fight. We'll be friends this time. You just go kill our home and we'll go kill your home. Okay. This map is really intricate. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Whack! Okay, there is something in the game that does that. Why can I spawn dudes there? Did you see that? I can like spawn dudes here. Look at this. Yeah, I think I went over 60, like, I think when I redrew, I went under 60 and then came straight back over it again. Yeah, I think it's an area of effect range from here, and because there's a wall, I can just go through the wall. I don't think that's should be like that, but I can appreciate from a simplicity and programming point of view that you set that up, and yeah, this is generating the resources. I mean, it's interesting, but okay, we've got 2 teddies, so we can't lose both of them. We can lose one, though. Of course. Get them, Teddy. Thick boy teddies. Oh, we get to see what we're going to see what happens when enemy reinforcements come. This will be interesting. What is that noise? We get that noise every now and then, and it's bad. We'll get over it. Alright, here we go. Countdown to enemy reinforcements. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it these guys? Wait, they're all purpley now. What does it mean? Yeah, being able to spawn on the path over there is kind of weird, but so that's all that did, the enemy reinforcements. I mean, okay. Are they out of... Is that it? They're out of enemies? Oh, okay, no, here they go again. They're still going. Right. Oh, look, I can spawn teddies up here. Ah. Yeah. I wonder if this is available on like iOS or Android. It is an interesting concept. And I think for anyone that prefers a bit more of a real-time deal, I think it's totally fine. It plays well. We haven't had any bugs. I don't think the skelly thing that we had that ended the last run's a bug. I think that might be deliberate. I can't confirm. Or it's a feature. I do like the fact there hasn't been any other bugs. Like, although in real-time games, it's a lot harder to tell if there's bugs, right? Like, it has to be something like glaringly obvious. Whereas, like, we look at Monster Train and I can't think of any off the top of my head. I know there has been a couple that we've discussed whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Usually to do with, like, order of card resolution versus minion death, things like that. Like, and there's definitely some in Slay the Spire that they've resolved, and the shuffle bug that still exists that I don't think they'll ever resolve. But that's fine. When it's turn-based, you can definitely... And we plan something out. We're like, okay, I'm going to play this card on this. This will happen. Then this will happen. And this will happen. And when it doesn't, we can look at the footage and be like, what happened? And you know that... So you can see that that's a bug then. Whereas in real-time, you don't get that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you're making a real-time game, use that to your advantage. You know, like... Just because you see something happen in some sort of devlog that you've got going doesn't mean you have to disclose it or fix it. It's not lazy and it's not cheating. It's creative use of resources, right? Is that what it is? I think so. Resources probably not the creative use of something. But like I said, like Nothing's broken the game. It hasn't crashed. We haven't had any issues with anything. That one time we pulled a card out and it was there on the next screen. That's fine. The game's solid. Come on, Teddies. You can do it. Cut their head off. Oh, my cards are getting... I'm gonna get another one. It's gonna... okay. I'm gonna get reinforcements again. Come on, just hurry up and get there. Okay, good. Twitch Prime is Fubar? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Adam Sims. How was your pizza? Give me a broken relic. Utilities cost 50% less souls in shops? No. As long as we have... No. Whenever you play... Oh, look at this little warlock dude. You get one of them. Spawns 2 skellies. Okay, he spawned this. You get a unit that spawns 2 skellies every 10 seconds. Is that good? I don't know. Let's find out. Like he's just going to walk along creating skellies? I'm kind of down for that. When a player has 60 or more mana, 3 of my units cost more than 60 mana. Game, please. I think that penalty is much higher than... Like, there's penalties if you've got... You better not freeze my warlock. There's penalties in the game for if you've got too many units, right? They're like, oh, you're going to suffer a penalty if you have more units. And it's like, okay, well, I'll accept that there was a penalty if I go over 20 units. So you know what? I'll put 200 units out just to counter it, right? That's how you beat that sort of strategy. You either stay under it or you obliterate the number, that requirement. If it said for every units you have, you'll suffer this penalty, then it's tough, right? Because now you're like, oh man, every time I do it, I've got, you know, so you stay under it or you know that it's going to get worse and worse. Come on, Teddy. Little Warlock's tough, dude. And this game doesn't, it's not a for every in this one. It's a one shot. If you go over units, we will penalize you. So if that's the case, if it's you go over, we're going to penalize you. You just spam as many as you can, right? But then the other type of penalty is the one that we're facing now is when you go over a mana number, we're going to lock a card. And you're like, no, don't do that because I want to play cards. So that just sort of tells me as a player, okay, I'm just better off taking a spam unit strategy every time. Which, you know, what was the other one? Oh, come on. Yeah, so I get it from a strategy point of view that sometimes you draw into anti-synergies. I don't like these cards. That's an achievement for must be for redrawing when you have X amount of cards. But that is, what's happening with that one is not fun. It's not oh, you did the wrong thing and got punished. Like in Monster Train, you take a trial that's too hard and you get killed, or in Spire, you take an elite, or even if you're taking a Shiv deck and all of a sudden it's Time Eater. right? That just happens sometimes. This is something that happens and is sort of penalizing you through the entire fight. And it's almost saying in the future, I'm just... Like, if I was to play another run of this, I would not be taking heavy costed cards. I would always be going, let's just spam the cheapest, crappiest little minions we can get and just put a billion of them on the map and just no brain play cards until my hand's empty and redraw. Can I stay above 60? Not really. As soon as I play King, I'm going to go below it, right? Okay, we sit here on this many. We've got 2 big cards, so we should be able to play one of them. Lesai. Plus it's a lot slower. The big units are cool, like the thick boy teddies are fairly cool. Oh yeah, I should have waited till I was at 80 or time had run out for the redraw. No, it's locking some smaller ones. Oh, look at this. I can put units all the way up here. Because we unlock this one. And this is, I think... This needs work. We got this tower. And because it's spawned in an area around the thing, I can actually go on this lane and spawn really close to this house. Because we're within an area of that. And I mean... That's player advantageous, like that gives me an advantage over the game, but I don't think that's right from a strategy there. That might be a deliberate act put in there to be like, yeah, we'll do it, that's fine, we'll let it row jump. But yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Like in some positions, it could allow you to bypass. Like if we take this one, it means we could just spawn stuff. I wonder if you probably can't get to the other lane, but you could in some situations. Like you could probably spawn stuff in some maps behind one of the towers and keep walking up that way. Are they going to take that? They are. Go teddies. Thick teddies. They need a fast mode. If they problem with the fast mode is that it's not gameplay fast, but some way that you can. A lot of these screens need to be really sped up. Like a lot of this is just really more time consuming than it needs to be. An unquenchable imp sitting on your chest. Didn't you hire an exterminator to get rid of these things? Now it's puckering up its lips. Lovely. That means it wants to be fed. Feed it a soul or feed it blood? Okay, if we feed it souls, we lose souls. If we give it some portal hit points, we get more souls. Random common spell, random common spell. Gain a relic. Give me my relic. Strategy card discount. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the... I like the idea of removing card at the rest. Well, I wonder if that favors the player too much. I don't know. Alright, dude. Yeah, 60 mana or more. Just getting hit with this every single step along the way. Which I wouldn't be surprised if he started with 2 relics. Did he have the same relics? Is he just getting a new relic every time? Like, cause he's the elite boss. He's both the elite fights and the boss battle, which makes sense, I guess. If that's his stuff, that's what you're going to have for the rest of the fight, or the rest of the level. But at some point, you look at it and go, well, I can't do anything now. It's too late. I may as well just play into it and hope for the best. Yeah, because it's him. Like, you're fighting the same antagonist at the 2 elite checkpoints. Come on. Did I just kill my warlock? Oh no, he's there. Oh. Does our tower do any defense to that guy? I don't think so. Winter takes no prisoners, says Lord Balderdash. Neither do I. At you. New deck, Hammer Time. I'll have a quick look at the new deck.